What's going on, man? God damn it. What's up with y'all? Yeah, we got man, but this is what we're doing right now. I don't understand why y'all wouldn't understand why we understand that you don't understand why I understand what it is.
All right. You know what it is, man. What it is it's Savage AF. That's what we're doing, y'all.
Is that what it is? Are you sure?
Yeah, man.
Are you sure?
I'm Black Pedro. That's what it is.
Yo, what's going on? This is Shang. And make sure you follow us on all the platforms. But aside from following us, you got to do this, people. I saw our numbers go up a little bit, but I'm tired of telling
hold on. No, wait, hold on. We haven't even told them where to do it or what to do. So first of all,
we're on Monday. Tell them? All right, I'll let you
tell them. Hold on, but I know where you're going, brother.
Man,
Monday through Friday. Monday through Friday, we're here for you guys. All right, live on YouTube and Facebook. Soon to be called some other bullshit. You know what it is. We're Monday through Friday. Mondays and Fridays, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Tuesday through Thursday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's scrolling at the bottom of your screen right now. YouTube.com/C/SavageAFWorld. All the episodes are archived there if you ever miss us live. And when you go to that page, hit them with that shit, Shane.
If you don't do it, you will feel more disgusted with yourself than you ever have before. You must do this and do it now. I don't even know what voice or accent or whatever the fuck I was doing, but I did it. And there's nothing y'all can do, so just fuck it. I know it hurts, but pay the nurse on the way out. Listen, it's MJM, and also, what's going on? We got Carolina Boss in the building, starring Miss Adverb and Magenta Thompson. Okay, don't know what that is. Maya Baker, what's going on? We're gonna talk about some shit. You already know. We're gonna talk about some shit. Just it's a strange.
Yeah, we got a bunch of people in the building, man.
Strange bird. We got a bunch of strange
Nicole
birds.
H, Christina, Breezy JJ's. Man, we love y'all. Queen B, I see you. Lady Hazel, I see you. Maya Baker. Okay, yeah, no, the family's all here. My baby mama baby is here. Miss Averb, Boss, yeah, man. All the other platforms. If you don't want to watch
what are the other platforms? Oh, yeah.
If you don't want to watch, if you don't want to see my Detroit hat, if that offends you, then you can just listen to us wherever you get your podcasts. Okay.
If you like podcasts, if you listen to podcasts.
Yeah. Savage AF is there for you as well.
All right, rattle them off and show. All right, so you do one, I'll do one. You do one, I'll do one. Ready, go.
iTunes,
Stitcher,
Google Play,
Slacker,
iHeartRadio,
Spotify,
SoundCloud, yay.
SoundCloud.
That's what it is, y'all. SoundCloud. You know what it is. That's what we do.
DMS. SoundCloud. What?
That's R.I.P. All right, man. AJ Fit moving kilos. I see you, bro. All right, man. So here's what it is. It's Wednesday, November 10th,
is it a Wednesday?
2021. It's November.
It doesn't feel like a Wednesday. You know what it feels like? It feels like a middle of the week, but not Wednesday.
Yeah.
I don't know. I had a shitty day, so fuck the world.
Don't ask me for shit.
Yeah, that the world. But you know what? John King's in the building. What up?
John
Lady
King,
Lady Hazel May. We're gonna talk about some shit today, and the bitchness we saw today. That
we're gonna
we gotta talk about the bitch.
All right, so we're gonna run up on the rundown and run around and do it all for y'all. This is today's show for you. We're gonna end with the SHANGRY.
Yeah.
The justice system fucks over just us. We're gonna talk about it. Black Pedro popping today. Love that hard work, y'all. You gotta love it. All right, go get it. Before we get into that, though, oh dear. Bambi is proving that we might not ever get rid of COVID. We'll talk about it. We'll get into it.
Damn, man.
I'm sorry, bro. You know, I spread as much cheer as I can, and then I tell the truth. A mill a week. Your boy Trumpty Dumpty is getting that guap through Facebook. Let's talk about it. But before we get into that, we will begin today's show Wednesday, November 10th, 2021, with the most critical question that a thinking mind could ask, which simply goes as such.
Motherfucker say what? Yeah. Motherfucker say what? Say yeah.
Yeah,
man. I love that.
I don't know
man.
what the little. I don't know.
It was some other shit.
I guess.
I guess one day I'll have to go to the original video and just let people hear what we were actually saying in that video, so they can see that it wasn't written for that tune, or performed. But we put that together.
But I forgot something. We got to do this before we jump into the show. Listen, we obviously social media is king, queen, prince, pauper, everything. So make sure you do this for me. Make sure you follow at Black Pedro. Make sure you on the IG, and make sure you follow me at Comedian Shang on the IG. And also, when you do go to our YouTube page, and you will go to our YouTube page, and if you don't go to our YouTube page, there will be consequences, ramifications, repercussions for not doing what we ask you to do. Like it and subscribe it. That's what I'm saying. And because I don't want any violence. Right. I mean, I don't want any, but I mean, I will. I will do it.
All right. So once again, I'm gonna ask the question for y'all.
Motherfucker say what? Yeah. Motherfucker say what? Say yeah, yeah,
yeah. Today's motherfucker say what, man? Your boy Rottenhouse. I'm instead of Kyle, I'm gonna call him Vile. Vile Rottenhouse. Vile Rottenhouse. Boy, he came up with the driest alligator tears I've ever seen today in court. But in an even bigger story, the prosecution may have potentially fucked up, and the defense is definitely motioning for a mistrial. So we'll get into it all. But first of all, your boy on stage. Now, rarely do they put the murderer on the defense stand. But I gotta admit, and Carolina Boss, I saw you say it, so I'm gonna give you your credit. But earlier, Carolina Boss said before we really got into it, no, sorry, it's right here. He says, I hate to say it, but Kyle gonna walk on all charges. Well, I think he did a good job today, honestly, of setting up a self-defense. Like the defense used that well. You know, I don't want to see it. I'm not happy for it. But with given the judge that they have and the jury that's set up the way it is, you know, it sounded a lot like, oh, he was being attacked. So, you know, he would have needed to use the illegal gun that he possessed, or the gun he possessed illegally. And you know, shouldn't have had in the first place, or should have been, but whatever. Hey, I'm crazy. What do I know?
Hey, you know, you're right. It definitely was crocodile tears. We already know that. And we know that
is it crocodile tears or alligator tears?
It's crocodile tears. It's crocodile tears. And the fact that, you know, right here, I think he's just trying to push out a hard shit. I think that looks like more of a hard shit than tears. It was some bullshit. It was not even, I don't even understand how they could go for it. But the prosecution and the judge and the way it's been set up and the way it's been going about it, I just think his crocodile tears, they're going to work. They're going to work. They're going to work. And everybody, I don't know how I found a crocodile that was crying, but I did. And this motherfucker's face right here is all over the news. It's everywhere. They're showing him cry. And, you know, there's white people, but he's just a child. He's not a murderer. He's a child. He's a child. And he's a child that was able to drive across the fucking at least 30 minutes and with a firearm, with an illegal firearm, and still. So he cried and didn't have nothing to do. Exactly. He cried, said he did what he had to do with possession of a legal firearm. So right there, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, you criminal, you killer, you murderer. You
he also said that he had his friend get him an AR-15 because he thought it would have been a problem for him to own a pistol. And I'm like, I mean, I wouldn't even doubt if there's a place in America where that is true, but how the fuck would it be harder to get a pistol than an AR-15? Like,
what the fuck is he talking about?
I don't know what the fuck.
This is it again, and race alert. Yeah, that's it. I don't know. We don't have the effects for that yet, but we will. I just want y'all to know, obviously, this is another situation where white people can say absurd shit where they're obviously guilty and get off because there's other white people that you basically don't want to see the privilege of white people. I said that a lot of white people think. get smudged. Is that a word,
Yeah.
smudged?
Smudged. Yeah, no, you get. I
No,
mean,
it's a word.
this case is getting smudged. Miss Adverb as Magenta Thompson. I also don't know what that means, but she's so crazy. She said, "Bruh is mad. He got caught, and they didn't take him to Taco Bell. But they did give him water. So beyond the crocodile tears, though, because that that was just it seemed to be ludicrous, poor showmanship on the stand.
Did you say poor showmanship?
Bad acting
Like
school.
bad, like there's a guy with like the little numbers like 6, 7, 8, and he goes, I'm gonna give him a 6 on that one. I think that his tears didn't seem authentic, and the scrunching of the face a little bit too much.
Yeah, the hysterical seemed a little face.
A little bit,
but the
right
judge,
there.
the judge gave a break, and then he came back all composed, and honestly did well on the stand, for himself. But fuck himself. But beyond that, speaking of fucking themselves, the prosecution may have done just that. We've already talked about the judge, Bruce Schroeder,
right? Who I was biased from get-go.
Who wouldn't allow the victims to be called victims, but would allow them to be called rioters, looters, and arsonists if so could be proven. And so he had this bent. He also, I guess, instructed the prosecution that they couldn't bring up certain other evidence. So when the prosecution today asked Vile Rottenhouse if he had in the past stated, I think maybe on social media, but if in the past he had stated that he wish he had an AR-15, basically to take care of those rioters or shoot rioters and looters or whatever. So to me that just seems like you're trying to establish that this murderer had
motive,
or some premeditation to his presence there, even, what I mean, let alone his actions. So but the judge, I guess, previously said that was not allowed. So when the prosecution then did ask about that, the judge dismissed the jury and like went off, like scolding a child type, going off on on the attorney. Said he didn't believe he was acting in good faith, and all of that has prompted now the defense they're going to file for a mistrial.
Well, I mean,
and given the judge and whatnot, man,
this motherfucker's gonna get off. And you know what? Even though it is not a white person shooting a black person, this is a situation where basically they saw him as a patriot. The way the judge, how am I trying to put this? I'm gonna put this in a way. The way the judge started the shit off, I knew the motherfuckers was gonna get off anyway. He was gonna get off. The way that they were trying to get sympathy for him and empathy and all that other bullshit that they wanted for this little bitch ass white boy that had shit on his Facebook that showed he leaned a little bit towards the Heil Hitler, and it showed that he leaned towards that. Right away, when you say something like, I wish I had an AR, that's like me saying, damn, I wish I had a bazooka so I could have shot these bitches. Well, that shows them I'm a little nutty. That shows right there I'm a little nutty, that I wanted more firepower, and they still aren't going to do anything.
Yeah, I mean, Breezy JJ said they weren't rioters; they were protesters. I'm with you on that, but this is how the Rottenhouses of the world think. And to be fair and honest, yes, things got looted, property got destroyed, fires were set. But none of that should be protected by lethal force. It's you have insurance on your building. Okay, your dream business dies. That's not a reason to actually be able to shoot somebody.
Or and this is something very. I wish I had an echo on it. Nobody asked you, motherfucker. Nobody asked you to come over and police anything.
No, wait.
That's vigilantism. That's vigilante. Yeah, exactly. I don't give a fuck how much you cry, you little bitch. That's being a vigilante.
Now, Shang, the great white lord bestowed the great white powers upon the great white man, such that he may do as he see fit with all the other beasts, be they bull or named Barry. Okay, but these blacks and these hippie Jews and whatnots.
Hippie Jews, you know I don't like the hippie Jews, but we got people in the feed that are saying shit like that. Wow. Hey, okay, now wow.
So,
Savage AF, aka Waffle and Sleepy. Call us Waffle and Sleepy. Kuchadamas, could you do me a favor? Tell your mother I left my shoes under her bed. And I want them back, even though I know she can fit them.
Right. Y'all wear the same size.
Yeah.
Maya Baker says open season on shooting protesters.
And AJ Fitz say they started by not allowing the victims to be called victims. Biggest sign ever that he is skating on this case free.
Absolutely. They I mean, and even this possible mistrial grounds situation where, you know, the defense is like, well, didn't before you say you wanted to bring an AR-15 somewhere so you could shoot people like this? You know, the judge had already said you can't use that, and it's like, well, damn, nigga.
Why can't you use that?
I mean, yeah, like, well, I don't get that. You know, you don't want to prejudice the jury against.
Okay, so say you're doing
sweet white killer,
right? You're doing something about stranglers, Pedro, and if you mentioned previously, man, I like to strangle cats and dogs, and sometimes when I look at little kids, my dick gets hard thinking about strangling them. And then we go to court. They go, "Hey, man, can't use none of that. Use none of that."
Just because you found them with a bunch of dead cats.
Right.
You know,
wow. Carolina boss go in. Kyle and the new laws to harm protesters are the foundation of stopping the movement. Sooner or later, the lid is going to blow off the pressure cooker. I agree with you. I think that these people that are like vile Rottenhouse are going to, they've been waiting to shoot people. They're itching to have to shoot somebody. I think that they train in the woods. That's why I said that a lot of black folks talk a lot of shit. The shit go down. They're a little bit more trained than us. They got their little kids out there shooting guns in the woods. So don't get it twisted. We need to. I've been since February, waiting for the paperwork, and then I got some other paperwork that said I can't get a gun legally. But if the shit go down, I'm gonna let y'all know right now. I'm gonna say it right on here. I'm definitely gonna get at least nunchucks. So if y'all see me in the street just fucking people up with nunchucks, y'all know what it is because I couldn't get a gun legally.
Yet you're working on it, brother. Get to it. Lady Hazel May makes an observation. Waffle and Sleepy are cholo names. Hey, what's up, Holmes?
Hey, don't say hey. Oh,
who's Waffle and who's Sleepy?
Hey, who you talking to?
Oh,
but like, listen. But we got a lot of people saying a lot of stuff. I've been a juror on a murder trial, and it's mind-boggling and frustrating how much the judge doesn't allow jurors to hear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, but that's the nature of this beast, and I think the nature of the justice system, which is something I'm going to touch on a little bit later. But it was biased from get-go, and the judge obviously is a right-leaning cunt, and I'm sure that his uncle probably fingered him a lot when he was a child, and he's frustrated at the world. Not that I have concrete evidence. He just looks like he's that type of dude.
Like that.
Yeah, he's like the person that got the gavel and decided, I'm going to get everybody back I ever wanted to get back. And I never liked niggers, and a big black nigger fucked my little blonde girlfriend. And from now on, I'm going to go against niggers and anybody that's not on the right side.
He seems like he's still a virgin, this judge.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
and
like,
so
he sympathizes with Rittenhouse because he knows.
Yeah.
Rottenhouse, I should say, because he knows that. Well, honestly, I think vile Rottenhouse is going to become, you know, your neo-Nazi hero, right? The one who went out there and did it, like, and got away with it. Or Maya Baker was saying earlier, open season on protesters, and I think she made another comment about it setting a precedent. There it is. This will set precedents. So yeah, I was definitely thinking along those same lines, Maya, where it's like I agree with Boss too. I think he's going to end up skating on this. I think he might even get the mistrial, and then they can't retry him. I don't believe. I'm not sure. You know, they even got the breaking curfew charge dropped already. Like because the judge said that the defense basically the prosecution failed to prove that he was out, that he had broken curfew. I'm like, nigga, he was outside.
We got him.
How y'all didn't prove
wait a
that?
minute. You saw him, and there's a timestamp on the fucking video. I hate
he
y'all.
was outside.
He was outside. What the fuck are y'all talking about? If there was a curfew not to be outside at a certain time, and you see that he's outside at night, obviously we got the footage of him walking up to the cops and them offering him water and papaya juice. And you want me to squeeze some pineapples juice into your mouth while I sing a lullaby? That's what they fucking did for this little bitch ass. And you saw he got a lot of bitch ass. He's one of the people, if he didn't have a gun, fuck him up. Look, give bitch ass tears. Oh, bitch. Oh, stupid ass bitch. Oh, dumb ass bitch. Oh, hateful ass bitch.
Stupid ass bitch.
Dumb
Shane,
bitch.
if you want a gun, Ronald Ewan Humphrey says, come to Midwest. You can carry anything. AJ Fit backs him up. Says it's like Oprah. You get a gun. You get a gun. Everybody gets a gun.
Well, no. I went to a black-owned Redstone.
You know, they've met Jonathan before.
I did all of the things you're supposed to do. I sent the information, and they sent me back a letter that was very official and said you have to clear up some things. It's like the one note I could tell it was a black person who said it's like, nigga, you know you can't get no gun.
Motherfucker.
Come on now.
Come on.
Come on,
bro. Come on,
bro. Come on, man. And then they sent me where you can buy slingshots. They gave me the website where you buy slingshots. But
but in a zombie apocalypse, that might be a more effective weapon.
I don't know.
Rocks are everywhere, and then it's silent. You know, guns attract the zombies. You know,
that's true.
So you got to get your bow skills up.
I know. I'll have to buy a crossbow or something.
Why do you think Daryl's still alive on Walking Dead? This nigga been crossbowing for 8 seasons. And then you just go and get the arrow back afterwards. You know what I mean? Put it right out their head. Yeah.
Let me tell you. No,
Maya Baker also suggests a sword,
a
liquid sword. No,
get
you a sword. Get a sword.
Right now, the thing is, when we see this person get off, Vile Rottenhouse is going to get off for killing 2 people and maiming another person.
Yes, he did.
What it's going to do is it's open the floodgates. It's going to open the floodgates.
Even the dude he maimed apparently did point and admitted that he was pointing a pistol at Rottenhouse, right? So I mean, it's really it's not going well for the prosecution. I gotta say that.
I think they picked a bitch ass prosecution on purpose.
I'm
a conspiracy theory.
I guess the only relief is that Rottenhouse didn't shoot any black people yet.
Yet.
I'm throwing the yet.
Well,
the boy got potential.
Miss Adverb gave me some good advice. Flamethrowers don't even need a background check. Wow. So thank you.
As Minister of Defense, she would know that. So
you would know. I wouldn't know that, but now that I know, y'all motherfuckers better watch out. Don't be smoking a cigarette around me. Whoosh. But the thing is, I think that this is another situation where we see the justice system obviously don't got their shit together. Yeah. Even though the prosecution is doing everything wrong you could possibly do as prosecution, the obvious should, it should, I'm gonna say it, fuck it, should trump everything else. The obvious is that he was out after curfew. He did have an illegal firearm.
State he doesn't live in.
In a state he doesn't live in. No one asked him to come guard a motherfucking thing. So it wasn't like he requested or he's an official person that should have some kind of official reason to police the streets.
Bro.
Also, he shot 2 people And the coroner said 2 of the bullets hit the person in the back. If they hit a person in the back, how is this person attacking you? How is that self-defense if you're shooting him in the back? And the bullet in the back, Pedro, was the one that actually was the fatal shot.
Hey, this we know. You know, we talked about it yesterday.
We should have prosecuted this shit.
Maya Baker says this is a test case. Strap in. I will say that he even established that the business that he and his, fellow clan, junior clansmen were protecting, an auto dealership, gave them permission to be there with the specific purpose of protecting that. Then he goes to put out a dumpster fire, and that's when the hell broke loose. When he started getting chased through the streets and people threatening him and throwing stuff at him. Like, these are all things he was able to establish. So, I'm with you, Maya Baker. It's a test case.
Well, wait a minute. So, what did the car dealership say? While you're here, you're also an honorary fireman. Go put out the dumpster fire. And while you're here, you're an honorary vigilante, bitch. You're lying, you motherfucking lying. And everybody that believes in him lies. And I hope he burns in hell. And I agree with you, with Queen Bee. George Zimmerman wasn't asked either. In fact, he was told not to go.
Not to leave his car.
Not to leave his
car.
Not
to follow that boy.
Not follow, and they did it anyway, and he got off. So if you see situations like that, the alligator tears flowed. I know there was white mothers saying, "Oh my God, he's such a cute little boy." Actually, no, he's not. No, he's not.
No, he's a killer. He's a killer.
He's a killer.
He left that house to go kill people. If you're going to protect property, what was your plan with the AR-15?
Yeah,
I guess to just show it and expect more. But at some point, if you show up to a dance with that kind of tool, motherfucker, you have some contingency in your mind in which you plan to use it.
Right.
Whatever it is. And they did a job today of setting up that he only used it when he was under duress and under attack, and it might work as well as the mistrial. If
his bitch ass wasn't in that city, maybe he shouldn't have been there.
You're talking logical. I
know, man, but this is the thing that's fucked up, man. The justice system constantly shows us its ass, and it's showing us its ass now, even though the prosecution ain't shit.
Yeah.
But the prosecution still, there's some establishing shit that I just ran down that and I know, and the fucking people in the feed know, and anybody that watches this on YouTube, that watches Savage AF knows, he was out after curfew. Charge him with that. Charge him with the fucking illegal.
They did charge him with it. It just got thrown out because they couldn't.
The judge.
They couldn't. Apparently the prosecution didn't, prove its burden. All right, so we do need to move because time is doing it whether we do or not. Savage AF is the show, y'all. Fuck your feelings is our motto. Facts matter. A milli.
Wait, one quick question, Maya Baker. I agree with you. I said that the other day on an interview. Why isn't the mother on trial for driving him there? Why didn't he? She knows.
Well,
she knew that he wasn't supposed to be out with an illegal firearm. She knew he carried the firearm, so she was aware that her son, that little fucking psychopath, possibly did it. So
took him away after it happened. But here's the thing: I'm assuming, this is pure assumption, that you would have to maybe convict Rottenhouse first of a crime, so that then you can, I think, it seemed like to me by logical extension, be like, okay, he did commit a crime. He's been convicted of it.
Right.
Now who helped him do it? And then be able to go after her. But if it's deemed that he didn't do anything wrong, then how, by an equally illogical extension, the mother didn't either. Then if Rittenhouse didn't commit a crime, then how did the mom? By helping him not commit a crime. So I'm just assuming, playing the logic game that law plays. We agree with you, Maya Baker. She's absolutely an account. Like we believe him guilty, therefore his mother would be an accomplice to that guilt. But the way the legal system works or doesn't work,
Yeah.
I'm not sure it plays out like that necessarily. Okay, but let's keep it moving, y'all. A milli. That's what your boy Trumpty Dumpty is reportedly getting through Facebook per week. $1 million per week in campaign contributions. So he's been bland. He's been
Banned.
definitely hasn't been bland, but he has been banned from Facebook as a platform, so that he can't, because Facebook's like, why do we need him to spread lies when
Well, we can do it.
when our algorithm does it so well?
When AI does it,
Yeah, like we don't need Trump to
yeah,
spread lies. So yeah, we'll kick him off the platform.
And I've been really working on this system where I can go back in time and kill his mother before he's born. I don't know if it's. I'm gonna do a couple
many
runs.
more. Just like
Right. I'm gonna do a couple test runs with some other motherfuckers like my ex. I'm gonna make sure I get her mom's first.
I'm not sure you have to kill her. Just kick her down some steps.
Wow. Well, yeah, that's still okay.
Let her
that's
live.
very good. Yeah, I'll take her on a Ferris wheel.
I mean, she didn't quite know maybe that,
but
she was birthing the devil.
But in Trump's situation, it's definitely Facebook's like, show me the money.
Well, I mean, that's the hypocrisy of this platform that we are streaming on right now, is that yeah, they'll kick him off, and as they should have, for his falsities
and his childish behavior.
But they're still allowing the mechanism, the platform, the machine, the MAGA machine to get money. So here's the thing with Trump Dumpty amassing this amount of money this early before the next presidential cycle. It just gives him clout, more and more clout in the party. It's gonna deter any opponents within his party, because he's gonna already have the bag, as you say, Shang, before 3 years before the shit really goes down, right? So before he even needs to start spending it. Now, I'm still of the belief, and it's pure belief, I have no proof, but I am of the pure belief that he's only in it for those bags that we saw him just holding.
Well, no, I think it's not just the money.
I mean, I don't know, man. Like, because he doesn't really want to do the job.
Well, no, he's a lazy fuck.
I think he's gonna find a way to get this money. I mean, you got to understand, the man is also hundreds of millions of dollars in debt.
Right,
and those are coming to call soon.
Also, he also has to pay lawyers that he didn't pay. He also has 19 cases pending. New York is absolutely going to go after his ass.
I think he still has clothes on layaway at Kmart. Yeah. He hasn't paid off.
But he's still getting the money, baby. He's still getting the money.
Yeah.
And
also the other obviously concerning part is the motherfuckers giving him the money. So whether they are a minority in numbers or not, they are passionate and obviously dedicated. But emotionally, socially, physically, as well as fiscally.
But even though we're on the platform, I want to know, doesn't Facebook have some kind of, if they blocked him from being at Facebook, the dark web, if Facebook actually blocked him from being, on the platform, why is he still benefiting from it? Shouldn't there be some kind of mechanism where they go, not only can't you be on the platform, you cannot receive donors or anything on this platform because obviously you violated our rules. I mean, I said something about the January 6th insurrectionists, and I lost a long years and years and years of hard work because they deemed me as promoting violence. This man promoted violence, and he's still getting the bag. I mean, he's still getting the bag.
Now, Pedro says he's about the power.
It's all about. That's why I said it's not about
money and power are heavily connected in this America that we have, and even on this planet. But other than becoming a total dictator, power won't outdo his debts, right? Like So, I think he needs this money. And never really wanted to be president. I mean, look at what him being president has now, it's got all kinds of attorneys generals up his ass, right? From Letitia James on down and up. So it's
well, Pedro, just a quick question. Pamela Knox says 74 million isn't a minority in numbers.
I got that. It is a minority number, but it's a large number.
And of course, Ronald, look up how many Dems are getting corporate money as well.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I mean, all these politicians get that. But in terms of this money we're talking about right now, these are record numbers, a million a week, through a platform that you're banned from although it be a large minority, it's still a minority base. And, it's all adding up to, I think we're fucked.
Well, I thought we were fucked. I think we're fucked politically because if you look at what happened with the Democrats with their non-understanding urgency asses, fuck y'all, okay? Fuck y'all. It's just, sorry, I had to get that last little fuck you, When I'm driving around town with the girl I love, I like to say, fuck you. I had to put that in. There you go. I just think that the bottom line is, I think we're fucked pertaining to that. By the time he goes to run in 2024, he's going to have a war chest like no other. And also, you got to think of all the corrupt money he's getting too, from the golf courses, from the stuff he did, from the contractors he never paid. He is definitely going to have more money to come in and to spread more big lies on the media. And the media doesn't care they're not going to fact check the bullshit that he puts out. So anybody in the feed, what do you think is going to happen? Do you think that the Democrats, not the Democrats in office, because some of the Democrats in office is just a soft little yogurty ass bitches. I'm talking about, do you think that the Democratic Party and the Democrats and the progressives and moderates are going to be able to overcome the gerrymandering, the red line districting, and all of the corruption to beat these motherfuckers? What do you think? I want to know what the people think about it, because I think that it's going to be a wrap. They're going to win big, and we're going to be fucked for the next 4 years.
Yeah, no, we're fucked. Yeah, no, yeah. No, I don't think that, and this is part of my argument of the problem with the middle is like, any moderate Democrat right now is a problem. You're not stepping up and having the guts to really fight this thing the way it needs to be fought, because sitting here trying to reach across the aisle or, play this thing in some sort of nice way, or worrying about aesthetics in your actions, like there's no room for that right now. Like, these motherfuckers are getting down and dirty.
Right.
The GOP always has been, in modern history.
Ronald, I'll give it to you again. Congressional so-called Black Caucus sure has been quiet as always. Yeah, because they're little bitches too. There's a lot of bitches in the world. The DM. Okay, wow, Christopher Dean. I've got Christopher Dean in the building. I told you, Dem, GOP, right and left cheek of the same sinky ass. I agree with you, but there got to be someone to fight, Thanos. We got to have someone. There got to be somebody that steps up. It can't be they just mop us every fucking time. So I'm trying to go with the lesser of two evils. That's what I'm doing. Lesser of two evils. So I got what you're saying about the stinking ass. But
now we need to create our own evil.
That's what we need to do is we need to be not as evil, but evil enough where we are, categorized as evil.
The least evilest. That's what we need, y'all. But
that's real shit right there. Carolina boss, you're right. The Dems don't even have anyone they're grooming to run against the Republicans. I am very disappointed in this administration. Kamala needs to pull out her nuts. Biden doesn't have any.
Hey man,
wow.
One of my pop-ins last week was, respectfully, where is Kamala? Yeah, we need some black, aka sass, out there. Like get it out. Yes, let the queen out. Release the dragon. But that's
I
it. So
agree.
all right, so this is all concerning that Trumpty is getting money because people are giving money, and it's all going through the devil's anus platform of
Well, I don't know who this person is.
Facebook.
I don't know who this person is, but because it says TW, isn't it more evil to provide false hope? I see what you're saying. Yeah, I agree with you. It is more evil, but I do think there are some people, AOC included, that are here to really try to help the people. I know there's situations in comedy where it wasn't anything I was going to earn from it or anything I'm going to get from it, and I've helped people just on the strength of they deserve the help, not because I had some evil intent or some ulterior motive. And there are a lot of people I've seen like that, people that I've seen it when I've gone and fed the homeless, and they're not doing it to get pussy or to, props or anything. They're doing it because the homeless need help and we're in a position where we can help them. So I see what you're saying, but there are good people in the fucking world. And I'm hoping that those good people do grab their nuts and go, just because I'm a good person don't mean I won't knock you the fuck out.
Yeah. Motherfuckers say what? Well, speaking of knocking things out, not sure we'll ever actually be able to do it with COVID.
Wow.
Oh dear, Bambi is proving we might not ever get rid of said disease. What do I mean by that? Recent study finds that, and this is from NPR, that COVID is active, highly active among the American white-tailed deer population.
What?
Yes, Bambi. Exactly. It had already been known that this, virus has the, high ability to latch on to deer cells. But
Wow. So animals, it jumps species and goes, you know what? It's like,
and in that it will most likely, it being the virus, will most likely be able to find another host so that it can kind of incubate itself among some species on this planet, and sort of always continue to develop and
so it's
what
basically
do you call
like
it,
that. So Bambi's taking it to the face. Oh, that's so sad.
evolve is what the word I was looking
Evolve.
for.
So
Yeah,
basically,
evolve.
it's like the Denzel Washington movie. Every time you hear "Time is on my side," yes, it is. And then you see the one person's face change, and then he starts singing it. That's what's going to see. We're going to see a bunch of
Wait,
Bambis,
what movie
bunch
was
of
that?
deers. Anybody know what movie that was in the feed? There was a movie where Denzel Washington was hunting a killer, and it was basically a spirit demon that could go into different people's bodies. And once it did, it started singing. When that person started singing, "Time is on my side." Yes, it Fallen. That was the
Fallen?
name of the movie. It's a very good movie, Pedro. It's scary as fuck and very dark.
I don't think I saw that.
Very dark movie. Denzel Washington does a great job in it. It's a good ass movie. So wow, you people are so fucking on it.
Breezy JJ's
Jesus.
on it, Ronald on it, Nicole on it. I see y'all, man.
Yeah, but it's Bambi. I like Bambi. That's fucked up.
But I mean, I just kind of want to blame, like, Ron DeSatan and motherfucker, like the South and shit like that. Like all the
No, it is.
maskers and things like that. It's like there was a chance for us as a global population to really, really squash this virus. You know what I mean? And this nation, especially under the Trumpty Dumpty leadership, was, or lack thereof, was just like the biggest. We were the biggest dickholes on this planet.
If you look at
the virus,
you're right.
I just gotta believe that, or at least half of us were, and that's
New Zealand's laughing at us. Australia is laughing at us. There's other countries that are like, we got this shit together a while ago, you bitches.
Yeah,
What's wrong with
we just
y'all?
looked in the science book, and then it said, "Stay your ass at home during pandemics,"
Right.
and they did that. But
I mean,
whatever.
but these are the same people that mark on science books. Science is bad. It's mean, and it don't let me do what I want to do.
I hate it. I hate it.
I
You
hate
don't
it.
want it.
Yeah, so I'm blaming portions of the South. I'm blaming certain fucking people. I'm blaming, and I'm not saying all Caucasians, because there's a lot of black people that's fucking up, but I'm blaming
Everybody in that picture is fucking up.
everybody in that picture is fucking up. I'm blaming the Biden administration a little bit.
Yeah.
But people say the Biden administration.
Now, Maya Baker said New
Maya.
Zealand has a female leader, and I agree. Jacinta Ardern, she was, probably the woman of the year during the pandemic. Like she really did it. That being said, I don't think she was great just because she was a woman. I think that would just reduce her down to one thing, because should Marjorie Silverback Taylor Greene ever take over this country, you're gonna be like, that's the last bitch. You know what I mean? So
Why? Pedro?
Yeah. So just because she's a woman, that's not what made her great.
Right. AJ Fitz said
it's great that she was, but that ain't what made her great.
Indonesia, 253 million got it together. I think Americans are so spoiled and so full of shit.
I like in India, they had the cops in the street with big ass sticks. Like, get your ass home. And motherfucker, didn't we tell your ass not to be at the park? And just grown ass people in the house, like with their grandma switch, getting their ass whipped in public.
But we didn't. I understand. We're so talking. We're about freedom and our freedom of our rights and the freedom. And I get it. I'm not mad at that. But at the same time, there's certain times you have to take care of business the way you got to take care of business. And it ain't got shit to do with your little bitch ass feelings. So hopefully we'll get out of it. But COVID, if it mutates into another variant, like the Delta variant, which is not, I'm sure the Deltas were not happy that it was named that.
Yeah.
I'm sure the Deltas were like,
that ain't
why
fair.
we got to be worldwide pandemic.
Shang the Step King.
I'm just saying.
Pamela Knox said in Belize her family can't get groceries without being vaccinated. I mean,
Thug life, da 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 da. They did their thing,
it's
but now that's what we're dealing with. But Bambi, that's what makes me sad. You know what? Bambi's a sad movie anyway. Mom dies.
I mean, he already lost his mama right at the beginning.
Yeah.
I mean, come on,
mama.
But that's what those Disney movies do to you. They fuck with you like that.
Yeah.
Everybody
Lion
always
King,
lose their goddamn parents.
Lion King, Scar fucked him over. What was the other one?
Cinderella was fucked over.
Yeah. The other one. What was the animation that Disney did with R. Kelly? You don't remember that one?
This my daughter now.
Yeah, I think it was. That was it. Yeah, I think it was. But they cut out the P on the back part, but the rest of it was pretty good. The animation was top notch. I'm gonna keep it real.
Yeah, man.
The get the lighting right as he came out the closet and said, I just
trapped in the closet. Oh,
man. I'm just saying, man. It's like right now we are going to be dealing with this. I went to the store today to get some. I know you're gonna make fun of me. I'm gonna start taking testosterone.
Yeah, you should get more aggressive, Shane.
Yeah, that would work for you.
Definitely get more.
Yeah, aggressive. Definitely. So I want to punch two babies.
Roy the fuck out.
I don't want one baby. I want two babies. And so I was at the store and I was looking at everybody in the store with the mask on. I thought, this is our norm. This is not going to go back. It's not going to go back. People with masks on, and it's going to be harder to date and harder to see, pretty girls. Like you see their body. I've seen women with a badass body and the mask on, and then they take the mask off and exactly. So, I mean, I know I did that. I took my mask off. Some woman said, "Ooh, shit, put that back on." Your face is hideous. I'm like, God damn.
Surprise.
But I don't need to put the mask back on. I'm vaccinated.
Hey.
Nigga, put the mask back on.
Speaking of surprises, y'all, it's time for your boy to pop in on you. So
Popping on him. Popping on him. Pop, 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 nigga. Pop, pop, pop.
Hey, hey, hey. It's your boy Black Pedro, popping in, hey, 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 with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'.
Let's go.
Hey, it's your boy Black Pedro with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'. All right, man. You gotta love that hard work. All right, I gotta admit, today I'm a little sore, a little tired. A little acting gig, nothing big today, but it was a lot of physicality. Crouched in a van for a lot of scenes, some running around and things like that. I was hot in a sweatsuit, and I just want to say, man, when you're doing what you love, none of that shit matters, right? So you got to love that hard work. If you're out there putting in hard work towards your dream, keep going. No matter how hard it is, no matter how much work it is.
Well, how was that, man?
Oh, it was fun. It was fun,
Mr.
you know.
Mr. TikTok master.
I ain't even got an account yet, but
I know you got to get one.
Yeah, but no, it was a fun group of people to work with, and the material was fun. So you know, maybe something will come of it, maybe nothing ever. But either way, it was totally worth the experience because I love doing that. I love acting. I love the creative endeavors. I love being on stage as a stand-up. So anytime I get to do those things, I try my best to be grateful. And but today, you know, really felt that and was just like, you know, oh man, I'm tired. Like when I finally got home today, I was like, oh fuck, man, I'm tired. Like them motherfuckers worked me and shit. You know, they were everybody on set was younger than me.
We were also out last night very late.
But you know, that's a usual for me. It's literally like, it's not, when I say tired, I don't even mean like sleepy. I mean like physically, like, yeah, my legs are a little sore, you know, back a little tight or whatever. So I'm like, oh yeah, I feel that. Okay. I was working today. They say, you know, acting, you know, it's all fun and no play with it. No, man, it can be work. And this was a physical one, you know, for me. You know, not like fight scenes or no shit, not Marvel. It wasn't a Marvel shoot, but you know, for me, I'm in my 90s, so
right.
you know, this shit ain't easy as it used to be, man. But I love that hard work, and if you're out there working hard towards your dream, I want you to love that hard work too, and keep going, y'all. Keep going.
Yes, Pedro will be in the new movie, The TikTok Turnals, which is an offshoot of Marvel, where some TikTokers have to save the universe by getting as many clicks as possible to divert the monsters.
There you go.
I think it sounds like a good plot. I don't know if I'm gonna watch it, but you know, okay, yeah, you follow your dreams, but yeah, dreams and
I mean, unless your dream is like to go to another state with an AR-15 and shoot at protesters, like then fuck your dream. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me clarify all of that. Sorry, because some of y'all motherfuckers have crazy ass dreams.
Right. Yeah. So I ain't down with that.
With this, you know, something within your wheelhouse. You gotta, you know,
something that applies. So
like if you want to open a bakery, not blow one up.
Right.
Those are the kind of dreams I'm talking about.
Right. And if you want to open a bakery and you know, sell cakes that you stick your dick in, then I'm not with it. You know what I'm saying? Because if I find out you stuck a dick in a cake, guess what happens to the bakery? Burn that bitch down.
It's called Come On Down to Yo Nuts Donuts.
How you think we make the holes in the donut?
And get some of these.
Yeah, these nuts. So it's gonna be, I just let y'all know, don't you ever let me find out. I'll burn your house.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Pamela Knox said my dreams would take me directly to prison. Okay, this is. I need you to stay awake.
That was not what we meant.
Do not go to sleep, Pamela Knox. All right,
Knox.
Coffee and Red Bull. Every meal.
Savage AF. This is Savage AF. I need y'all to do me a favor. Make sure y'all do the things you need to do. What happened?
Miss Adverb is like, Pam, only if you're caught. That's our Minister of Defense trying to talk around the law.
Yeah, right.
Get us all busted.
But fuck the law. That's why when y'all hear what I'm saying next, you'll understand what I mean. Make sure y'all follow @BlackPedro and make sure you follow @Comedian Shang on the IG. Make sure you like and subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. What's wrong with that? And if you do give us a thumbs up when you subscribe, make sure you don't forget to do. And if you don't do that, kill yourself.
That goddamn cat kills
That
me.
cat kill
and
yourself.
itself. Yeah.
And make sure you check us out on all the podcast platforms: iTunes, Stitcher, Slacker, Google Play, iHeartRadio, and Spotify. Now, let me let y'all know what my Savage AF Shangry today is I've realized that there ain't shit we can do with the justice system other than burn that bitch to the ground. Woo! Woo! I don't know why I've been starting that way, but listen, I want to talk about the justice system. Obviously, the justice system is racially biased, and I know I keep saying that. Y'all probably tune in and go, I'm getting tired of that shit. But the justice system is really showing its ass. There's a couple of different cases that I was looking at where basically the exact same thing, and they get like one, the white kid that they felt prison would be bad for him. Guess what? He got 6 months out after 3. The brother, exact same thing. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that the brother should have did something, should have got off, but he got 15 years for the exact same thing. For some reason, they can get away with doing shit that we can't get away with it. And it's obvious, and it becomes more and more obvious. So when people act like, I can't believe that happened, stop it. These two mutt ducks actually both were raping teens, and they got 0 time. 0 time, because again, they felt it would be detrimental to them as people. Isn't that what the fuck prison's for, bitch? To be detrimental to you because you did something.
No, it's for rehabilitation, Shang. It's
well,
to
wow, but you
readjust you back to society.
These two fuck faces rape teens. This person fucking raped a woman while she was asleep behind a dumpster. He raped her behind a dumpster. The other brother, yes, he did it. Granted, he did it, but he got 15 years. And he got 15 years. The other one got 3 months. So what I'm saying is, you can go out and shoot somebody, right? Because their music was. Well, no, you can't do that, Pedro. I'm saying apparently, if you're pigmentally challenged or melanin impaired, you can.
Don't get me excited, Shane. Come on.
I know, man, but they can go out, shoot somebody because their music was too loud. Say your music was too loud, and you shoot them. And then you say, well, I was standing my ground, even though there was nobody attacking your ass. We have situation after situation where we see situations like this, and the person that does the exact same thing, this just happened in your home state, fucking home state, where a white dude breaking and entering, guess what? Got a year. You got a year for breaking in there. Exact same fucking thing a brother did. Exact. 20 years.
Right.
So I'm saying to you, this justice system is not only blind, it's deaf and dumb and fucking retarded and racially biased. And it's freaking me to fuck out the fact that we see it over and over again. Look at all the people from January 6th that got hardly no time. And even though there was one recently today, Wednesday, November 10th, he got 3 years for punching a cop in the face. Now imagine Pedro punched a cop in the face. It's over. Pedro's gone. Pedro will be gone. Bye. So what I'm saying to you, when they say the justice system is just, it's not. It's just fucking just us. And I am no longer going to buy into any of the bullshit that they try to tell you, but we're fucking hamstring. We just are. So, I mean, when I saw this, it just fucks my head up that this is still continuing to go on.
Amen. That's it. It's no justice. It's just us.
Yes. Just so
I feel you, brother. I feel you, man. I mean, yeah, and we're watching several trials unfold, so we'll see how this current revamped neo-Nazi version of America pans out with this stuff. But
Georgia, we're watching you. We're watching you. We're watching to see what you do.
We're watching you, Wisconsin.
To these people that hunted down a man and shot him. I'm thinking, I guess, for racist
3 times
with a shotgun, and he didn't do anything that warranted you doing that. So, Savage AF, this is what it is. Make sure you check us out. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Thank y'all for being supportive and the people that follow us. We appreciate y'all that rock with us all the way through the show.
Lean with it, rock with it.
You know what I'm saying? Lean with it, rock with it. Also, again, if you get a chance, I'm going to be in Texas. I don't want to be in Texas. But I'm saying, damn, that's not an endorsement of the gig. But no, I'm going to be down there. I'm going to tell some jokes. Tomorrow, I'm going to be at Cleo's Lounge in Pearland/Houston, Texas. It's a suburb. Also, I'll be in Austin, Texas, Friday, November 12th at the Victory Lounge, at the Victory Grill. And then I'll be at the Upstage Comedy Lounge. It's not stage. I put the wrong one. But it's Comedy Lounge. I will be there, San Antonio, Texas, Saturday, November 13th. And if it wasn't a lot of money, guess what? Wouldn't be there. I don't love comedy that much. I know you love hard work. I know you say hard work, but
yeah, sometimes it's got to be smart work too.
I really don't want to go down there.
All right, y'all. We will be back here tomorrow, Thursday, at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. For that ass.
For that ass.
All right, man. Until then, stay tight, stay right, and keep your finger out your nose. That's Stang, don't do it. Don't do it, man.
All right,
don't do it. There you go.
I want to though.
Don't do it, man. Wash that hand. You gotta wash that hand.
I'm gonna wash my hand. I got some shit. Guys, we'll see you tomorrow. And if you're good, we will probably tuck you in bed later tonight. Bye-bye.
For the ladies.